appointed you, Miss McKenzie?
40.
What?
Your age, 40?
No, 45.
To my 45, imagine that. You should go have your picture taken, Dr. Afolabi. You'll not always look this good. I am not joking, Dr. Afolabi.
Was there something else you wanted us to talk about?
I was beginning to ramble, wasn't I?
Yes.
And now enough. Africa's heads of state will soon start a debate at the Pinnacle Hotel, 2 streets from here. I will be covering the debate for the Gambia News. I understand you'll be an advisor to the heads of state.
Yes. Of course.
Dr. Afolabi, could you give me some background? What will be the heart of this debate?
Of course, they'll be debating a document titled Way Omega. Not long ago, about 20 Nobel laureates discovered a way to develop Africa. They then went ahead and published their finding with the title Way Omega. Ministers for planning in Africa had a look at it, they liked it, and now heads of states are here in Banjul to adopt it as their development strategy. I think that is the background, or you wanted the actual content.
Dr. Afolabi, what are your expectations for the summit?
What are my expectations?
Yes.
Please don't get me started. Of course, I expect the summit to be a historic moment. If accepted, Way Omega is going to change our politics dramatically. Just imagine this. No more military coups, no more rigged election, no more conflict.
But Dr. Afolabi, not all heads of state assembled here are fair players. In fact, a few of them are out-and-out for players. They rose to power through military coups or rigged elections. Those won't be walking along Way Omega soon, will they?
Change is always like that, Miss McKenzie. On one hand, we have the challenges of the existing arrangements. The defenders of the existing arrangements. So very sure about their loss when the arrangement ends, and will fight tooth and nail to keep them. On the other hand, we have the challenges of the existing arrangement. Though not very sure about their loss when the arrangement ends, and will never fight hard to keep them.
What did you just say, Dr. Afolabi?
You're not listening to me, are you? Anyway, I was saying, if accepted, Way Omega is going to put Africa on a new course, free from the obstacles that have defeated the past efforts. Now, just imagine this, Africa without military coups, Africa without civil war, Africa without... Look who is rambling now. And yet I told you not to get me started. Do you remember?
I remember, Dr. Afolabi. And yet we have your book, Failure of State.
Yes, my book.
Dr. Afolabi, what makes you optimistic now about Africa's future when before in your book you were very pessimistic? Is it the content of Way Omega or is it the prestige of its author?
So, did you just say that my book was pessimistic?
Yes, I did.
No, I heard you. I see I had totally misjudged you. I thought you were well-mannered, proper journalist. Instead, I see one of those fire eaters who confuse journalism with bad manners.
Dr. Afolabi, you haven't answered my question.
What joy do you get out of being rude to those you interview? You like to watch them explode with anger and then bleed. Is that it? Fine, we've just met. What did I do to anger you?
Dr. Afolabi, let me try this again. Why did you come to this summit?
Correction, I didn't come. I was invited. That means that the president wanted me here. Repeat, president. They saw merit in the book you dismissed as pessimistic, and they wanted me, of all the people, to assure them that my book agrees with Way Omega. What do you know about books anyway? What? I don't have to defend myself, least of all before a third-rate reporter for the Zambian News.
Gambia, Dr. Afolabi. Dr. Afolabi, can you think through your book and give me one example? One specific example in which Way Omega agrees with your book?
No, you're talking. Now, you see in my book...
Excuse me, Dr. Afolabi, just a minute. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Miss McKenzie.
Yes, sir.
Do you mind coming over to my office right now?
Right now, sir?
Absolutely.
That's very well. Dr. Afolabi, I really have to go. City boss wants me at the office. Something has come up. But Dr. Afolabi, in just one word, because I have no time left, what is that one example you're about to give?
Now, let me get this correct, yeah?
Yes.
A man you claim to be a boss calls you, and now I have to compress my answer to a word.
Come on, Dr. Afolabi, you know bosses. They don't like to be kept waiting. Really, I really have to go, But I could come back later if that
Hey, absolutely not.
Then what do you suggest?
I suggest that you go and read my book, not only the covers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I too must be off. Have a good day. My